Hello, beautiful people. For those who don't know, my name is Rachel, and I'm coming to you from my home here in Nepal. I recently moved into a bigger 3-bedroom house, 3-bedroom space apartment. I was living in a tiny little, just a room, just like a little hotel room for my first month here, and it started to feel very small with this whole stay inside quarantine situation. So I jumped on an opportunity of a discounted housing option that I found and moved into this bigger space. And I now find myself with all this room for more exercise, more dancing, more yoga, more just activity, more space to just move and be. And it's making me feel really inspired. And I thought I would get on here today and just share with you one of my favorite daily practices. And this is like a warm-up exercise. These are going to be 5 different essential exercises that open up and loosen up the energy and the space in the neck and shoulders, in the head, and in like the hips and spine. And so they're really amazing exercises to do before a sitting meditation or before getting into a yoga practice or any exercise routine. They're really good for just loosening up subtle movements. And another thing I really enjoy about them is that when I learned them through my Tantra school in Chiang Mai, Mahasiddha Yoga, beautiful school. And each movement is associated with a different chakra. So as we're doing them, we can focus our attention into different spaces, one of them being the third eye, one being the throat, one being the top of the head. And I find that when I focus on those areas as I'm doing the exercises, I really feel my energy moving in that space. I feel subtle vibrations moving through, and I always feel really good afterwards. So I wanted to share them with you guys today. And all you need is your body. So if you are interested in joining with me, please feel free to follow along, or you can just watch, learn the movements, and then try them on your own in your own daily practice. So let's give it a shot. All right, so the first one, we're just gonna stand with our feet about hip-width distance apart. And always starting up by loosening up the shoulders, and you can inhale them up, exhale them down, creating some space. Finding that your pelvis is tucked under, so instead of having your chest open butt out, you're gonna tuck it under. And we're just gonna feel like this straight line comes from the bottom up into the top of the sky, coming straight down. And just take a moment, even close your eyes, and feel just this balance between right side and left side. Finding the balance between the front and the back, maybe even swaying forward and back ever so slightly to find your center. This first exercise, we're going to focus on our throat chakra. So with eyes closed, you can bring your attention to just this space, your throat, your vocal cords, the bottom, the base of your neck, essentially, the whole base of your neck. And we're going to begin by exhaling and dropping our chin to our chest. And we're going to roll our neck to the right. Very slowly, finding a nice flowing movement, smooth movements. Taking your time to feel every muscle, focusing on the neck, the base of the neck. And to take it further, you can begin to connect your breath by inhaling the head back, and exhaling the head forward. feeling every muscle. Inhaling back. Exhale forward. And the next time you find your neck at your chest, pause. And then we're going to go in the other direction. Head swings to the left. Again, focusing on slow, smooth movements. Attention is focused on the base of the neck, feeling it open. Inhaling, head back. Exhaling, head forward. Maybe hearing some cracks and some movement as the neck opens. And let's do one more circle. Pause when your chin meets your chest. Bring your head back up, keep the eyes closed, and for a moment just feel the neck. Feel subtle vibrations, opening up your neck muscles, opening up this chakra. And next exercise, we're going to be doing these little head shakes. And so what it looks like is we're going to bring our head 2 times to the right, 2 times to the left, 2 times to the back left corner, and 2 times to the right back corner, and then 2 times straight back. So it's 5 movements. It's side, side, back corner, straight back. Side, side, back corner, straight back. And as you're doing this, you can focus your attention on the top of your head. So even closing the eyes and putting your energy in the top of your head here as you do these movements. 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 2 to the back corner, 2 to the other back corner, and straight back. So if you get it, go ahead and close your eyes. We'll do a few of these. So left, right, straight back. I inhale, exhale, exhale. What do I do? Really try to feel loose. Go as slow as you need to until you are comfortable with the moves. My neck cracks a lot when I do this, and it feels wonderful. The tension on the top of the head. Let's do 3 more. Last one. When you're finished, pause with eyes closed and bring your attention to the subtle vibrations in the top of the head. Sensing how energy is beginning to move. The chi, the life force in your head and shoulders beginning to circulate. In the third practice, we're going to bring our attention and even our eyesight, with our eyes closed, into our third eye, the space just between the eyebrows. And this exercise is very simple. We're just going to be swinging the head from right to left. And once you get it, you can close your eyes, continue to breathe, and look into the space between your eyebrows. Again, go as slow as you need to. Pick up the speed once you feel comfortable. And I'm kind of like swinging, like hitting the head right to left, right to left. Looking up in between the eyebrows. Breathing. Opening up the sides of the neck. And that is good. Go ahead and pause in the center. Keep your attention in between the eyebrows. Sensing a subtle awakening of the third eye. Very good. All right, coming up to the fourth of 5 exercises. The fourth one is in the shoulders. This is my favorite one. So we're really just going to breathe really deep here, focusing on the chest, opening up the heart. And we're just going to do right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder. And focusing on the shoulders moving, not really the hips. It's not like a full body movement. It's just really the shoulders. And the chest opening, and we're breathing really deep. This also can be an awesome dance move when you're on the dance floor later. Just a little longer. And stop. Maybe bring the shoulders up. And rolling them back down to loosen any tension there. Standing still with eyes closed, feeling an opening in the chest and the shoulders. The blood's beginning to move. The body's beginning to wake up even more. And our last exercise in these warm-ups is to open up our hips and spine. This is really great for before you meditate, because usually when you're meditating, you're sitting in, cross-legged position. You can get some tension in the hips and the spine. So this helps to open you up before you go into meditation. So we're going to have our feet wider now. And we're going to start by inhaling and exhaling, just folding forward. From this position, take a full breath. And exhale, fold a little deeper, but only fold as far as is comfortable for you. What we're going to do now is we're going to inhale and stand up. Our hands are going to come into our hips, and I like to actually have my thumbs forward, and we're going to press our hands into our thighs so that our arms are straight. And as you can see in the mirror behind me, I'm going to bend my knees. So from this position, my hands are in my hip sockets, arms are straight, and I'm kind of pushing into the hips. To get a side view, I like to kind of like roll my spine around too, and that kind of opens up my hips. But the key is in the breath. So we exhale as we fold down. We inhale as we come up, and we hold our breath in. After a few seconds, you exhale and stand up. And we'll do a few rounds of these. So we inhale, exhale, fold as far as you can. Take a full breath. Inhale to stand. Prepare yourself and hold the breath in. Exhale as you stand. A few more. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath. Inhale up, hold the breath. Two more. And one final one. So those are the 5 warm-up exercises I like to use before sitting in a long meditation, and oftentimes I use them as my warm-up before exercise or yoga. I find that they really open up my neck and shoulders, where I personally hold a lot of tension, and the hips. I always feel like my body cracking in really good ways when I do these exercises. And it really just starts to get my blood flowing, starting to get the energy flowing. And then often it feels really easy and flowy to just go straight into some form of exercise or yoga or meditation. So hopefully you enjoyed these exercises. Feel free to use them in your daily routine. Feel free to comment and let me know how they are for you. What do you feel? Do you feel the subtle vibrations after each exercise? And that's another thing. I think it's really important to take time, a little pause in between every exercise to just feel the vibrations, to feel the energy moving, to tune into those subtleties, those very subtle changes in the neck, in the chest, in the third eye, in the top of the head, in the hips. So I encourage you to use that little break in between each exercise, just taking a pause, coming back to center, and really feeling for those subtleties. So, thank you so much for joining me. I send you guys so much love. I hope that you are finding ways to nourish yourself during this time. It's actually a really beautiful opportunity for us all to get to know ourselves, to get to know our bodies, to get to know our minds, to get to know our emotions, to learn ways to enjoy ourselves, to learn ways to nourish ourselves. So I hope that you are learning about yourself, the dark, the light, the good, the bad, just getting to know yourself more. And hopefully this exercise or whatever other practices you have are supporting you to keep growing and keep evolving. So again, much love to you all, and and I'll see you guys next time. Namaste.